55 Uplifting Bible Verses. Let's begin with verses that inspire strength and courage. Joshua chapter 1 verse 9 reminds us to be strong and courageous, for the Lord is with us wherever we go. Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10 says, "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God." Psalm chapter 18 verse 2 declares, "The Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my deliverer." 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 7 assures us, God gave us a spirit not of fear but of power, love, and self-control. Deuteronomy chapter 31 verse 6 promises, He will never leave you nor forsake you. Next, let's explore verses that bring hope and encouragement. Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11 speaks of God's plans to give us hope and a future. Romans chapter 15 verse 13 prays, "May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in Him." Lamentations chapter 3 verses 22 to 23 reminds us, His mercies are new every morning. Psalm chapter 31 verse 24 encourages, "Be strong and take heart, all you who hope in the Lord." Isaiah chapter 40 verse 31 promises, "They will soar on wings like eagles." Now, let's find peace and comfort in these verses. John chapter 14 verse 27 says, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you." Philippians chapter 4 verses 6 to 7 advises, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God." Psalm chapter 23 verse 4 comforts us, "Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil." Psalm chapter 46 verse 1 declares, "God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble." Isaiah chapter 26 verse 3 promises, "You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast." Faith and trust are the foundation of our spiritual journey. Proverbs chapter 3 verses 5 to 6 teaches, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding." Hebrews chapter 11 verse 1 defines faith as confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see. Mark chapter 11 verse 24 encourages, "Whatever you ask in prayer, believe that you have received it." Psalm chapter 56 verse 3 says, "When I am afraid, I put my trust in you." Romans chapter 8 verse 28 assures, "All things work together for good for those who love God." Love and compassion are at the heart of God's teachings. 1 Corinthians chapter 13 verses 4 to 7 describes love as patient and kind, not envious or boastful. 1 John chapter 4 verse 7 reminds us, love comes from God. John chapter 15 verse 13 says, "Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends." Colossians chapter 3 verse 14 advises, "Put on love, which binds everything together in perfect harmony." Romans chapter 12 verse 10 encourages, "Be devoted to one another in love." Let's find renewal and healing in these verses. Psalm chapter 147 verse 3 says, "He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds." 2 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 16 reminds us, we are being renewed day by day. Isaiah chapter 43 verse 2 promises, "When you pass through the waters, I will be with you." Psalm chapter 30 verse 5 declares, "Weeping may stay for the night, but rejoicing comes in the morning." Malachi chapter 4 verse 2 assures, "The Sun of Righteousness will rise with healing in its rays." Discover your purpose and identity through these verses. Ephesians chapter 2 verse 10 says, "We are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works." Romans chapter 8 verse 37 declares, "We are more than conquerors through Him who loved us." 1 Peter chapter 2 verse 9 reminds us, "You are a chosen people, a royal priesthood." Galatians chapter 2 verse 20 says, "It is no longer I who live, but Christ lives in me." Matthew chapter 5 verse 14 encourages, "You are the light of the world." Seek wisdom and guidance in these verses. James chapter 1 verse 5 advises, "If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God." Psalm chapter 119 verse 105 says, "Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path." Proverbs chapter 16 verse 9 declares, "The Lord establishes our steps." Psalm chapter 32 verse 8 promises, "I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go." Proverbs chapter 9 verse 10 reminds us, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom." Let's celebrate joy and gratitude with these verses. Philippians chapter 4 verse 4 says, "Rejoice in the Lord always." Psalm chapter 118 verse 24 declares, "This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it." 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verses 16 to 18 advises, "Rejoice always, Pray continually, give thanks in all circumstances. Psalm chapter 100 verse 4 encourages, enter his gates with thanksgiving and his courts with praise. Nehemiah chapter 8 verse 10 says, the joy of the Lord is your strength. Find protection and refuge in these verses. Psalm chapter 91 verses 1 to 2 says, whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. Proverbs chapter 18 verse 10 declares, the name of the Lord is a fortified tower, the righteous run to it and are safe. Psalm chapter 121 verses 7 to 8 promises, the Lord will keep you from all harm. Exodus chapter 14 verse 14 assures, the Lord will fight for you, you need only to be still. Psalm chapter 34 verse 7 says, the angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear him. Finally, let's embrace perseverance and endurance through these verses. Galatians chapter 6 verse 9 encourages, let us not become weary in doing good. James chapter 1 verse 12 says, blessed is the one who perseveres under trial. Romans chapter 5 verses 3 to 4 reminds us, suffering produces perseverance, perseverance, character, and character, hope. 2 Timothy chapter 4 verse 7 declares, I have fought the good fight, I have finished the race, I have kept the faith. Hebrews chapter 12 verse 1 advises, let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us. If you enjoyed this content and would like more in the future, please click the button to subscribe. Thank you and God bless.